What's going on, guys? JSGC here, back again for another Manchester City video, where today we're going to be doing a Manchester City transfer update. Before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe to my channel. I'm doing daily Manchester City transfer updates here on YouTube, so it's the easiest way for you guys to stay up to date every single day with all the latest Manchester City transfer news. So if you haven't already, do subscribe. It is free. Also, don't forget social media links there in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the video. 700 likes is the like goal, and also don't forget as well to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Finally, this video is sponsored and brought to you by my friends over at Stocks FC. Stocks FC is a football stock market where you can buy stocks in your favourite players and earn cash rewards based on performance. Stocks FC are giving away 5 free stocks to every user that signs up this month to get you started. It also gives you a chance to familiarise yourself with the platform. You can scout young new prodigies and buy them early before the price potentially rises. You can also buy stocks in star players too. You can get rewards when players are named in Team of the Week, Team of the Month and Team of the Season. You can also get in-play rewards where players get a point for every goal, assist or key pass that they make. This will allow to earn weekly dividend payments. Your free loan stocks are eligible for cash reward payouts for 1 month, so why not get involved? Check the link in the description to get your 5 free loan stocks and begin your journey with Stocks FC. And a big thank you to Stocks FC for sponsoring this video. So we've got no contract news once more, but we do have some out, and we've got an update on Kyle Walker. Now, the latest on Kyle Walker: he did not travel with the squad for Manchester City's game against Brentford yesterday, but he is training with the first team squad again ahead of him potentially wanting to leave Manchester City in this window. Now, the Mail have said that both AC Milan and Inter Milan are both keen on signing Kyle Walker this month, but they both want a loan transfer rather than a permanent transfer, with Kyle Walker wanting a permanent transfer. The thought is that AC and Inter want to offer him a loan deal with the option to make that transfer permanent in the summer and put him on a 2-year contract from this summer. To be honest, I'm not completely against the idea, as long as you make that option to buy an obligation to buy permanently in the summer, because to me, our squad is small enough. We don't have a lot of depth. We want to bring some players in to improve the depth, and yet we're potentially letting a player leave, and we're letting them leave on loan rather than permanently, and it just doesn't really suit. I know that Kyle Walker has still got more than 6 months remaining on his contract, so loaning him out and then AC or Inter not taking up that option to buy doesn't really suit, and we just end up moving a problem from now up until the summer, and then it just all becomes very messy and his value decreases and it becomes more and more difficult to get a transfer sorted, etc, etc. It's much easier if you want to leave to sell permanently, get that obligation to buy if they want to loan and go down that route. If not, just tell them you're not signing him, and Kyle Walker will either have to stay at City or find somewhere else to go. Now, the Mail have said that Kyle Walker wants to stay in Europe as he feels like that is the best way to keep his marriage alive, but he does definitely want out of the United Kingdom. I presume that is to get away from the press, which, to be honest, I don't really blame him. But in terms of Italy, he is having some problems, and Mike McGrath has said that AC Milan are struggling when it comes to non-EU registration rules which are in place in Italy for players, because they've got a certain amount of players who can be registered when it comes to the non-EU regulations that they have, and apparently they've only got space for 1 more non-EU player, with AC Milan currently looking at Kyle Walker, but they're also interested in signing Marcus Rashford from Manchester United. So that would be the other player that they'll look at. So at the moment, they're currently having a look at what they need more. Do they need Kyle Walker or do they need Marcus Rashford before deciding on what they want to do next? Anyway, moving on to the ins. We've got the latest on Juma Bah, and Rob Dawson have said that it's the CFG, the City Football Group, that are working on signing Juma Bah rather than Manchester City. The CFG want the 18-year-old centre-back from Sierra Leone who plays for AIK3 Tong in Sierra Leone in this window. He is currently out on loan at Real Valladolid over in Spain. He says that the CFG are bidding hard to try and make the signing happen, but it remains unclear whether the player, if we do decide to go down the loan route, which potentially they could, whether he would stay at Real Valladolid or whether he would go on loan somewhere else in the CFG. It's a bit unclear as to whether it would be a signing for City with the CFG in mind or whether he'd go and sign for another CFG team completely. We'll have to wait and see, but the City Football Group are described as being in pole position to sign him after a move to Inter Milan collapsed earlier this month, so I will keep my eyes and ears open with regards to that. Now, moving on, we've also got the very latest on Abdukodir Khusanov, and Fabrizio Romano has said that there are no problems with this deal. Everything is in place and agreed. Manchester City are just waiting for work permits to go through so he can travel to the UK on his working visa and complete the transfer. He will be a Manchester City player, as will Vitor Reis from Palmeiras, and Ryan Taylor has said that Khusanov will be in Manchester on Friday for his Manchester City medical, with all being well when it comes to travel and, of course, his work permits as well. Now, moving on, we do also have the very latest on Vitor Reis, and he's travelling to England today to undergo his Manchester City medical tomorrow ahead of a £29.4 million move from Palmeiras in Brazil. He's an 18-year-old centre-back from Brazil, and Fabrizio Romano has underlined that information that he's currently travelling to England as we speak. Now, Fabrizio Romano has also said that this is going to be a record transfer for a Brazilian centre-back. As I said, he is expected today in Manchester, and the deal should be done by the end of this week. And Sky Sports are saying that despite reports coming in of future fees, it is for that Manchester City are just paying one solid fee when it comes to Vitor Reis, and that is £29.4 million. Now, moving on, we of course have a big update when it comes to Omar Marmoush. Now, TalkSport have said that Manchester City and Frankfurt are confident that £60 million can be agreed upon this week, and that deal can go through at some point this week as well for the 25-year-old Egyptian forward from the Bundesliga side Eintracht Frankfurt. Fabrizio Romano has said that Manchester City put a bid in yesterday which is below Frankfurt's value, but there is hope that that bid can be negotiated. Manchester City still remain optimistic that a transfer can be sorted for Omar Marmoush in this window, and to be honest, going off yesterday's performance, we could really do with getting this sorted so we can start to turn our focus towards midfield, because that has to be a priority along with sorting out the future of Kyle Walker and James McAtee. It's great that we can get the likes of Khusanov and Reis and Marmoush over the line, get it done ASAP, and give ourselves maximum amount of time to see and sort out the future of everybody else that needs sorting in the window, and also potentially look at more incomings and adding some more depth and quality into that Manchester City midfield. Now, Omar Marmoush was part of Frankfurt's squad for their game against Freiburg at home yesterday. He did start that game, he scored one and assisted two, and I'm sure that Frankfurt may just be looking for a little bit more money going off his really good form that he's been in. He's in scintillating form right now. And Built over in Germany have said that Manchester City are willing to go up to €70 million to make the transfer happen, but Eintracht Frankfurt will not budge on that €80 million fee that they're looking for, with negotiations continuing. And then this morning, Florian Plettenberg has said that a deal should be agreed in the coming days. It is edging ever closer, and we've had the latest from Germany today, where Patrick Berger has said that an agreement could be reached as soon as this Friday, with Manchester City looking at an initial €70 million bid for Omar Marmoush with add-ons included, which could potentially rise that fee up to 75 to 80 million euros. Berger says that it is unlikely that Marmoush will feature for Frankfurt on Friday night in their game against Borussia Dortmund, and Ryan Taylor has said that that opening bid that went in yesterday was worth around 55 to 59 million pounds from Manchester City, which also included the add-ons on there, with Frankfurt wanting that all as one fee with achievable add-ons included as a bonus from there. So negotiations are continuing, but we are getting ever closer to agreeing that deal with bringing in Omar Marmoush, and we've got Vitor Reis on his way to Manchester right now, and Khusanov's got his medical on Friday. So we're looking here potentially at City announcing a double signing with Omar Marmoush not too far behind, days behind. We'll wait and see. This big week with Manchester City transfers does continue, so do make sure, if you haven't already, do subscribe to my channel. I will keep you up to date every single step of the way, every single day, with all the latest Manchester City transfer news, with my daily Manchester City transfer updates. So if you haven't already, do subscribe. Also, don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Do leave a thumbs up on the video. We are aiming for 700 likes. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Social media links, they're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And finally, do go and check out today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by Stocks FC. Remember, you can go and make use of them 5 free loan stocks. Links and details, they are in the description, or you can use the QR code on screen. It's going to send you to the sign up page where it's free to sign up and you'll get access to them 5 free loan stocks. So do go and check them out, and a big thank you to Stocks FC for sponsoring this video, and I will see you all again tomorrow religiously for the next daily Manchester City transfer update. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.